Girl, I can't. I want to go back to bed. It's too much. I'm not ready. I don't know who else wants to go crawl back into their bed. I don't know what my hair is doing. Because I was too cold today to sit in my room because there's no heat source there. And there's a heater here. And I may build a fire. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't like this weather. And I'm ready. I'm ready for it to be over. Good morning, Siobhan. Jim Wagner, is it freezing? But it's too cold. It is too cold. 42. No, I gotta get out of here. The high today, 65. No. Missy Hall, it's too much. It's 42 degrees. Yeah, still in bed. Carol, stay there. Because it doesn't look good. I want to see what's like the 10-day. This is too much. Hold on, give me a minute. There's today. How do you get the 10-day forecast? I don't like it. I need to move. 10-day weather. Jason keeps telling me it's gonna get warmer and I think he's lying. Don't look, rain and cold. No. It is raining. I can't do this. No, this is not who I am. No. 63? No. Calling for possible flooding at the shore. Of course there is, because that's where I'll be all weekend. I have shows this weekend. Yeah, I broke down and turned on the heat. Girl, you have to. Turn my heat on. Yeah, thank you, Kelly. I think it's a little bit of a mess. I have to go to the gym later, and I'm only going because they have heat. Jason is one of the, tell me if you're one of those people that's like, I'm not turning my heat on until November. And then I will know who you are and I will punch you. How many people broke down the heat? Are you being, no, Shikendra, these dogs are freezing. Girl, it's cold. Yeah, I told my 16 to give herself some extra time to warm up her car. She said, can you do it? And I laughed. Yeah, we're in a fight right now. Turned on the heat. My heat is on. Girl, I'm gonna turn this heat on. I never turn my heat on. I use AC all year long. Brian, what's wrong with you? Really want to turn, but I'm trying to hold out. Megan, don't do it. I'm not turning heat on till December. Sarah's gonna be the holdout. Sarah's not gonna make it. I gave my dog a blanket. What did you say? I turned on the heat, but then they took off my roof. I don't even know what that means, Katie. I don't even know what that means. I used to be like that about the heat, but now he agrees to turn it on. Why sit in the cold? That's what I'm saying. I think men like seeing their breath. Right? What is it? Because all the women are like, turn the heat on. All the men are like, this is good for your lungs. I'm getting a new roof today. Well, Katie, you should leave the house. I have a fan on 24/7. Jason, what is it with men? I want to open windows. Jeremy says no, because it's freezing. Oh, I hate the cold, said Richard. Men are just frugal. No heat for me until the first snowfall. But Brenda, where do you live? I'm afraid. No, whoever said that about hormone replacement. Celine, listen, do your homework. Find a reputable place that, you've gotten good recommendations from. I mean, ultimately, you have to do what you're comfortable with. But I have really enjoyed my hormones being replaced. Thank you, Barack. Michelle loves your home. Well, thank you. I knew she would. We're Misties. Okay. I am taking testosterone. I take estrogen, testosterone, and progesterone. I am a hormone nightmare. And guess what? Still cold. Still cold. Mm-hmm. What's heat? It'll be 80 till December. Oh my gosh, where do you live? Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, there's a heat fight happening here. And so Jason says he's not putting the heat on. And then I stopped talking to Jason. And then he said, would you like me to make you some tea? I said, no, I'll make my tea because I want to start a fight. I said, because if you can't turn the heat on, I don't want you making my tea. Allison, are you going to put your heat on? Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm going to put, you know what? I'm going to put my heavy coat on. I'm going to walk around the house. And when he's like, it's not that big of a deal. Mm-hmm. I'm going to put my coat on, maybe a hat. I got to my gynecologist appointment yesterday just to be told it was on Wednesday. See, I can't. I'm sorry. For the rest of your life for hormone. Yes, Celine. Yes. If you don't start hormones before 65, to my knowledge, you cannot start them after 65. And then it's up to you. I mean, you could take them for a short amount of time. Thanks, Sheila. Or you could take them for a little bit. I plan on taking them. This is what I learned the other day. And men, you can choose to stay or not. We're going to talk girl stuff. So I started on hormones at 49. And she said, so then I started getting a period again. And she said, well, it's because you're too young. Most women start hormone replacement at 53. And she said, so you'll get a period. Maybe it'll be like 5 days. And then as the years progress, it'll get shorter and shorter. And then it'll be like 4 days, it'll be 3 days, it'll be 2 days. And then poof, in 27 years, it'll disappear, whatever. So I'm 53 now. And I go to the doctor. I'm like, listen, I don't want to point out the obvious, but little M, I'm officially a $5 friend. Okay. So I went there and I was like, yeah, when is this going to stop? Because I would like this to be done. And she said, Dena, it's actually really great that you're still getting your period. And I was like, I feel like you don't understand periods. And she said, no, it's really good for you. The longer you have your period, the better, which no one's ever said. But she was like, it's good for your body. I don't know. I haven't decided if it's good for my body or not. Oh, Waterwiggle, good to see you. So it's a lot. So to answer your question, you could stay on it for the rest of your life if you would like. I don't know if I'll have my period for the rest of my life, but my friend had her period till 57. In some ways, I agree. Like, you know, my mom is 78. She looks good. Let's say she makes it to 90, right? She probably stopped her period around 50. That means she did 40 years without hormones. That's a long time. I mean, you think at the beginning of your life, you go maybe 13 years without hormones, and then they're raging horrible person. And then you have your period for like another 35 years, right? So by the end of your life, you don't have your period for longer than you did if you live till 90. So, you know. Oh, so did the Eagles win? We watched the Eagles and the Phils last night. I was wearing it, not feeling this cold. Yeah. Yeah. I think I was done at 51, yeah. I did watch the Phillies game. What was that? The poor pitcher. He got a little jammed up. The Giants beat the Eagles last night. Oh man. A double loss. All three Phillies teams. Who was the third? Oh, basketball. Wow. Yeah, I missed it. I went to bed. I did watch the Phillies. That poor pitcher. The pitcher was me. That's exactly how I would have handled. That's how I would have handled this Wow, flyers too. It wasn't even close. Girl, he was like, oh, 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 and then threw it like, I don't want to say like a girl, like me. He threw it like I did. Yeah, their big hitters didn't hit the stairs. And that's the thing. I was like, listen, those bases were loaded. This did not come down to this pitcher. It was inevitable. But that boy, he just put his head down. He was like, what? What in the what? Mm-hmm. It was a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It wasn't his best day. It wasn't his best day. Mm-hmm. So anyway. So that happened yesterday. I have a question that I know, I almost know the answer to, so this might be a dude question, because I'm going to say something and I'm going to lose most of the female audience, but I may gain the male audience on this question. Jim Wagner's like, I'm ready, hit me. Okay, who here is watching Peacemaker? And if you know, you know. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll say John Cena if that helps anybody else. Because I think there was a movie starring Nicole Kidman called Peacemaker. It was good. But I am on season 2 of Peacemaker, and it is inappropriate. It is churlish. It is dirty. Love it. I don't even know that it has a plot line. My husband watches it, yeah. My husband is, not me. Yeah. You're trying to get me to watch, should I? What network? It's on HBO Max. It's part of the DC series. And it stars John Cena and one of the women from Orange is the New Black, who's great. I don't remember her name. Some other people. His best friend is like a little messed up. It's weird. Like, it's not like anything else that I'm watching, but I dig it. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know that it was part of the DC universe, and there are dimensions. This is like if you're a boy mom, then you might watch it. Mm-hmm. I had to get out of Love is Blind because it's just addictive. The show is called Peacemaker. I don't watch anything that has to do with Marvel or DC. Well, I will say, Sarah, that it's inappropriate. It's DC, but it's wrong. Mm-hmm. Well, now I want to watch it. It's a funny show. Mm-hmm. I am, Shakendra. There's a lot happening, especially when I cry. Mm-hmm. Did you watch Animal Kingdom? No. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, Jason does not watch it with me. I saw the Peacemaker movie he did. There's a movie? The movie is so inappropriate, it's hysterical. That's essentially the best way. My son was watching last night. I've not seen it yet. My husband watches with, yeah, Lauren, it's inappropriate. Mm-hmm. Marvel hasn't been producing much of anything good lately. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's because part of it is because it's John Cena. Part of it is because it's just so inappropriate. Like, you can't, I don't think you're supposed to say any of that. And Jason can't even listen to it as it plays. He's like, what are you watching? I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And he makes me turn it down because it's dirty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Robin had her Pinky toe amputated yesterday? Robin. What? Yeah, Tanny, he got elbow pads. He not watching this show. Suicide, not to be the one by Will Smith. Yeah. Troy, that sounds familiar. Did it come out a long time ago? Because I feel like Dee made me watch it. Like, if you are a boy mom, there are certain things you have to watch in order to have any conversations with your son, especially a nerd son. It's a very specific, there's sport moms and there are nerd boy moms. Very different moms. I don't know if you know. You know what I mean? It's a different mom. Just different mom. So, explain the premise of the show. He's a superhero, but not a good one. Proud nerd boy mom. Yeah. Yeah. The silver streak is out. It's very funny. Oh yeah, you got to know the Pokemon. You don't know how many games I played. It's very funny. I was trying to explain to somebody the difference when my hair is curly versus straight. And I'm like, when my hair is straight, it is a straight streak. This thing wants to be seen. This piece enters the room before I do. It's just, if it could go straight out. Absolutely. My 3 daughters are not, Troy. And you got to know how to talk to a nerd boy, or you'll never connect. You have to do it. And I would have to explain to him. I had a joke years ago. We were playing this game. It was a card game. If anybody knows it, yell it out. It wasn't Pokemon. It had a funny name, but it was similar to Pokemon, where it was like, you know, like you had powers and stuff, and so you had to learn whatever. And so we were talking, and I said, "Do you know any girls that play this game?" No, it wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh. No, it wasn't Digimon. No, it wasn't Cards Against Humanity. That Magic. That's it. It's called Magic. I said, "Do you know any girls that play this game?" And he was like, I don't think so. I was like, okay, well, one day you're gonna meet a girl who says that she loves this game. And he was like, okay. And I was like, and I want you to know she's a liar. Okay, because this is the dumbest game I've ever played in my whole life. And I'm only playing because I love you so much. And I just want to hang out with you. And I want you to know that a girl that says she loves Magic, the card game, she's just really into you. And he was like, okay. And I was like, you're too nerdy to know that, so I'm trying to tell you, no girls will play this game. I have 7 over 1,000%, and now my grandsons are all about Pokemon and video games. Isn't that fun, Terry? All the girls who play Magic are nerd girls. I don't know any. Are there any girls here? Are there any girl moms who know what the game Magic is? Because my daughters would never play it. They wouldn't know what it was. So, I mean, if there are true girl nerd moms, please school me. Because I've never met a girl mom that knows Magic. My daughter actually really loved Magic. All right, Beth, then I am wrong. I think she's like one of 2 girls. Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's the whole thing. So, lots of girls play Magic. What are my mates' girlfriends play? All right. Well, I think that whoever these girls are, Dena's looking for you. All right, Scrope, I'm wrong. Well, maybe they should start a group or something so that nerd boys can find them. I know I need to bring these 2 to get, I'm just letting you know, like my son is 25. all a girl would have to do is come up to him and just be like, do you want to play magic? And he would get down on a knee and he'd be like, will you marry me? You know what I'm saying? You just got to speak his language. I remember he said he was on a date once. He said, Mom, I was on a date and I made a joke that was like an Obi-Wan Kenobi joke. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? That I would have gotten. I mean, who wouldn't? But he did like an Obi. He was and he was like, Mom, I was on this, and he was like, and she was really nice, and I was like, okay. He goes, but then I did an Obi-Wan Kenobi joke, and I was like, that's a choice. And he was like, Mom, she didn't get it. She didn't laugh, and she was like, who is that? I mean, listen, it's one thing for you to not know like the inside scoop on Obi-Wan Kenobi, but like if you had to be like who is that? Is that your uncle? Like if that's your question, don't bother talking to my son. He won't. No. See, Lorene, that's what I mean. He could not date you. Not that you're out of his age range. I'm just leaving it. I'm just saying for this one, Lorene, it wouldn't. Dean was like, what? She's like, who is Obi? Dean's like, can we get the check? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's a whole thing. Mm-hmm. He's out. Yeah. Yeah. And I love when you like, when like, if a girl didn't get it, but she was like, I will watch it. Like, I'm like, then this might work. You just allow him to be his nerdy self. And I wonder if like, yeah, he said B2B. I enjoy games like men, but I just see mostly guys. Is that like Monopoly? I'm not a big fan of trading cards. Yeah, maybe. Mm-hmm. Now, Harry Potter. Okay, Lorene, you could make up for it with Harry Potter talk. Mm-hmm. Like a Hagrid joke. You'd be like, all right, okay, I can teach you Star Wars. But here's my thing, is that Dean and Jacqueline spend so much time together. Like, I wonder if Dean's future wife knows that she'll be dating Dean and Jacqueline. You know what I'm talking about? I think that'll be weird for her. like Dean's girlfriend would have to pass the Jacqueline test, and I think that is a difficult test, mostly because of the proctor giving it, mm-hmm. And all the moms. I do have a nerd daughter, but her friends are mostly non-nerds, so I don't think she played Magic. She does have the big Cards Against Humanity. Mm-hmm. What if he meets a Star Trek fan? That would be fine. He would be like, tell me about it. Like, he would nerd along with you. Mm-hmm. He is an equal opportunity nerd. He's not gonna. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is, Kezia. I love that they spend a lot of time together. She is. Uh-huh. Only the and Sasha is here. Really? I thought I saw Andrea, didn't I? Only the Thought I saw Andrea. Ollie's still on vacation, girl. I don't think she's coming back. Oh, she had to leave. Okay. That's a choice. Uh-huh. It's beautiful that they get along until they don't get along. And here's how I know that they're not getting along. My phone will ring and it'll be like, oh, Dean's calling me. And I'll go to press it and then another call will come through. Jacqueline's trying to call. And I was like, okay, they're fighting. And that's only if it's really bad. Do your kids do that? Like, or like if you pick up, be like, hey, Dean, and you hear beep, beep, and you go, okay, what are you fighting about? You know what I mean? It doesn't happen often because now I think they just yell at each other and get it over with. But when they were living together, hmm then that would happen. hmm Yeah. And Shakendra and Kim and I were cracking up this morning. For those of you that need to get a personal invitation to our writing group, um, we were doing our writing group this morning, and Kyle now just shows up and falls asleep. Now we watch Kyle sleep, and it's my favorite. Like, I'm not always like looking at what's happening, so I'll like pop in to see how many people are like writing along with us, and then I pop out. I texted him and he didn't answer. So Kyle, I think, shows up for our morning writing group on Zoom with every intention of writing, and then we just watch him sleep in his bed. What's the deal with watching people sleep? I'm not trying to watch him sleep. He actually shows up, puts his Zoom camera on. And then I imagine Madeline, he's like, dear, and then that's it. So it is quite comical. Like while I'm working on something intense, and then I pop over to the Zoom, and Shikendra's working, and Kim's working, Kyle's sleeping. Is it 3 a.m.? Well, let's see. You're probably right. It was 7. You're right. He was on before 7. He was on at like 6:40. Why is he joining us? Now that you're saying it, why is he joining us at 3 or 4 in the morning? So funny. Oh, Kizzy, you never saw it. What do you do for a living? That's it. It's not true, but this is the beginning of its group. And then I do stand up and a whole bunch of stuff. That would be me if I joined, because it would be 4:30 here. Good for Kyle, because it must be 3 a.m. What is he doing? Oh, he's probably just going to bed. You're probably not wrong. He's like, you know what? I've had a long day. Let me get these bees to watch me sleep. You know, like when, or if there's like a storm outside, you're like, I don't want to sleep by myself. Let me just get on the Zoom. So I'm like, hey, everybody. Or you know when you have like a new boyfriend and you're like, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. And then you stay on the phone all night and you just hear each other snore. Oh. Mm-hmm. It's kind of beautiful. I almost joined yesterday because that's when I was going to bed. Oh my gosh, why are people going to bed at this time? Yeah, Tammy, you should join us while you work. That's what we're doing. We're all working on something. You could write, you can do your work. I was editing this morning. So it's nice to just go in, see who else in the world is up. Because it's, if I get there, I try to get there by 5:30. But it's just nice to know that other people are there. So it's nice. You know, I find that especially if you work from home, and like I get up early so I can get some stuff done early, that it's just nice to know that there are people who are up and in the universe while you're working by yourself. Kendra said doing my Bible study and journaling. I think it's a good quiet time to just check in with yourself, but still know. Yeah. Adam, in the 90s, oh, remember, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you. Okay, let's just sleep. Yeah. So fun. All right, well, Katie, I hope you get a roof on your house today. Okay, just wait until the time changes. When will it change, Judy? How do we join this? So Sarah, I post the link on, I should do it on Mondays and Thursdays, but I did Mondays and Friday this week. I'm not gonna do it every day. No, there's not a new, no. So if you grab the link one time, you'll have it. And it's the same link all the time. What time do you usually start? I try to get on at 5:30. But once you have the link, Kezia, like anybody can start the Zoom. So, and then, yeah, so sometimes Kim is already there when I get there. Spring ahead, fall back. So soon. Okay. Time change Sunday after Halloween. Yeah. So, and you can come and go. Like some people will come at like 6 o'clock and stay till 6:30. I try to stay there from like 5:30 to 7:15. And then Kim is usually there, I guess at least till 7:30, and Shakendra's usually there. So, Cooley, I get on at 5:30 Eastern. I usually get up at like 5:12, 5:15. So nobody looks good. You're not allowed to look good. And so even if you say, hey, I'm gonna get on for 15 minutes and do some journaling, like it's just a good like, I usually make it in by, yeah, Kim's been great. Kim's doing a lot of work, and she's taken the things that she's been writing and then reading it at open mic. So, so it's been good. And it's, I think it's good because I'm finding, most of the work that I do is by myself. But I work best when I have accountability, when I know other people are looking for me to be there. So we don't change in SAS. I think it's never all in Connecticut. Just scrape to not great for your health. So when does it change for you, Judy? You'll have to tell me. I don't know all the Canadian things, so you'll have to school me. It's doing the same writing and now sharing. Yes, I do see Caroline there as well, pretty often. So anyway, all right, everybody. Well, it's Friday. I have shows all weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not sure if I'll make open mic on Monday because I have a late show on Sunday night. Now that I'm thinking about open mic, I think I'm gonna make open mic. But Missy should. Missy will be there, so I'll talk to her to see if we're gonna do, I don't like to change the nights. We changed it this time because I forget why. Yeah, we were supposed to script it. Yeah, I know. Is Voila this weekend? Oh yeah, Voila is Monday, so open mic will be Sunday, and it will have to just be Missy because I have a show. Does Jason come to any shows? Yeah, if his kids aren't here, then he'll usually come with me. So his birthday, that was it. Yeah, and Voila is Monday. I mean, I guess we could do both. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I changed up in my back to no, Joey Joe, because I'm gonna be trying to go up to New York now and do sets up there, do things up there, and so the midweek is the best time for me to do that. All right, everybody. Well, that's it for us. I think we're making like a fudge or something. Diana did like a bourbon fudge. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. So that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. And I hope you have a great weekend. Do some fun things. This is probably one of the last few weekends where you can go outside, and then it's going to get cold, girl. It's going to get cold. So I know. I don't know why we didn't hear it, Lorene. It's a little weird. I have to check it. But yeah, have a great weekend, a blessed weekend. Thanks to our moderators, specifically Shakendra, for hanging in there. All right, Janice, send it to us through the website at OneFunnyMother.com. And that's it, everybody. Have a great day, blessed day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Monday. All right, bye-bye.